Welcome to the Buff Dynasty call. Thanks for being on, ladies. We're going to get our year kind of all planned out and work together to create a vision for 2017. So I'm really excited that you ladies could be here. So I, a couple days ago, posted about what I hope my year could be summed up as for 2017. And the year I chose was growth. And I really think that can be applied to our team, especially as we intentionally pursue some different areas, both personally and as a team. So your year might be summed up in a different word, and I really encourage you to kind of find one word that resonates with you that can bring focus and clarity to your purpose as a person, but also your purpose as a coach, and kind of how you want to use that word to direct your business this year. And I really think that if we invest time and some of our resources into purposefully growing, I know that the impact and the kind of domino effect will be growth of our teams and of our businesses as a whole. So the areas I want to focus on and goal set towards are faith, fitness, mindset, financial, and rank. And I did rate those within my own kind of my own personal set of goals as far as in descending order importance. But I think that if we find ourselves focusing more on those first three, that the second two are going to come and just kind of fall into place. So we'll be setting one short-term goal and one long-term goal for each of those 5 areas. So I'll list them again just so you guys have them if you guys are note takers. Faith, fitness, mindset, financial, and rank. And I really think that if you can get a solid vision of one long-term and one short-term goal to pursue, and then intentionally set yourself up for pursuing that goal and consistently taking action towards those things within each category, and then you're also willing to be transparent about those things through your posting and allowing people to come along for the ride and along for your journey, that really, I think that combination is crucial for people allowing us to have impact in their lives, right? They have to see it play out for a certain period of time in somebody else's life before they're willing to trust us to take on their own goals and their own with their own insecurities and their own fear of failing and all of those things. So I wanted to, let me grab the book that I wanted to look at. I wanted to just briefly touch on one thing that I found super, became really important this year, and I was able to wrap my head around tithing in a way different way than I have ever been able to. I always saw it as a chore or a to-do list item, and this may not be something that really resonates with you, but I just felt like if we're going to talk about finances, I really wanted to make a suggestion that if you find yourself feeling guilty about not tithing or not even knowing maybe what tithing is all about, this book, The Blessed Life by Robert Morris, was a complete perspective shifting book for me. And I think that if we're talking about money and we're talking about making more money and and desiring to make more money in our financial goals for the year, it's a great thing to wrap your head around and wrap your heart around. So first we're going to shift kind of into the nitty gritty. I wanted to go through the general calendar. In a month, this is how I have things set up. And you are, as your teams grow and all those things, you're welcome to stay a part of this as much as you'd like. Or if you end up having a different schedule for your team, that's just fine. But the Buff Babe Tribe, the free public group, we're going to start our challenge monthly, the first Monday of the month. We will also start our coach training the first Monday of the month. The third Monday of the month is when our boot camps will start. So those are our challenge pack people. And then Tuesdays from 8:15 to 9, we will have our team powwow, with the fourth Tuesday of the month being slotted for either a coach sneak peek or a challenger sneak peek. So I really wanted to keep things on one night so that if you're willing to commit to this time with our team, it at least can stay organized on one night for you. And I know Jess is having quite a few great, excellent speakers come to the TFE calls, which are at 9 p.m. on Tuesdays. So if you, on occasion, can make those calls, they're super beneficial when we have just rock star coaches sharing their tips and their experience with us. And so then I wanted to share with you my focus for our team page is going to be based on the 4 vital behaviors. Because growth is the goal, these are the stepping stones to growth within our team. So I'll be focusing on teaching about these things, but also bringing out and calling out action to these things. So fitness, your personal development, inviting, and progress recognition. And we're going to set goals within these areas as it aligns with your business goals and your level of involvement that you want for Beachbody. So that's kind of like the core, right? And goals and all of that, I think, is wonderful, but having some fun along with it is even better, and because we're the fun team. So as we go through our calendars together here in just a minute, I wanted to talk first about a couple of things that you'll see scheduled into our year. 2 things: mid-quarter spa days. So Beachbody as a business is divided up into quarters, and those quarters, I will give the time frame of each of those. But I want to have like a mid-quarter something to shoot for. And like I said, all of these goals, you're going to choose what they are, and then I'm going to help you hold you to them. But you may want to choose things accordingly to what these kind of team experiences will be like. So we have the mid-quarter spa days, and then there's quarterly champagne powwows. I called it something. What did I call it? I'll have to look. I have a better name, more fun name. But Okay, so participation for these aren't solely based on SC. If you've been around for a while, you've seen some retreats or some things go on in the Fearless Empire that are highly based on hitting SC. And while like the data and the facts linking people who hit SC and forward progress in their businesses consistently over time are there, it's a direct link. I'm not willing to force people into something that they don't want themselves. So that takes a burden off of me, but it also just helps, I think, you guys, but then also as you teach your coaches to claim and take responsibility for our own goals, right? So I want to, okay, first I'm going to tell you about these things. So the champagne powwow, the champ powwow, that's what I called it. These are, I'm sorry, I digress. We're going back to the mid-quarter spa day. So we are going to be logging our growth goals, and I'm going to show you this. If I can share my screen. Okay. So I have started the Buff Dynasty Business Accountability Google Sheets. And are you guys familiar with this? Google Sheets. So I'll show you where I put the link to this Google Sheet so you can add yourself. But the goal is, the goal is to set your intention. Are you going to be a hobby coach? Do you want to be a business builder or business coach, or do you want to be a business builder? And then we have our personal development weekly goals here, our workout and shake goals here. And these are all invite things, new contacts, new combos, new invites, recognition, times to shoot for per month based on what your involvement goal is here. And then logging this is where we'll keep track. And this is an example I have here, which because of your pretty faces down here, I can't get over there. But this is how we're going to keep track. And this mid-quarter spa day, if you hit your goals here, if you're taking these action steps weekly, then the spa day you are invited to, I will pay for lunch, and we will get to have that team bonding experience. If you hit your growth goals, these things here, and you've logged them, I got to be able to see them, that you've logged them, and you have an emerald status, then I will be paying for your manicure. If you are a ruby, then I will be paying for your pedicure. If you are a diamond, I will be paying for your massage or your facial. So these are quarterly things that you can earn. And it's not anything that I want to disclude anybody, but I want to reward those people too that are actively pursuing their goals, right? So that's super exciting. I think that's fun. And those ranks, you have to be that rank that day or that week or whatever, because you can hit a rank and then lose it and still be considered like a lifetime diamond or a lifetime whatever, 1 star, but not actually be currently in that rank. Does that make sense? So, okay, so those are quarterly. And then our champagne powwows, these are going to be our kind of our diamond powwow quarterly. And so it's where we're going to introduce and kind of induct our new diamonds as a team. And so the week before these, I will be sending out the diamond gift and a little bottle of Prosecco or champagne. And we can get on a Zoom like this and just hang out and celebrate the new business advances and just kind of continue to cultivate that team culture and that community. And as we get bigger, I think the virtual aspect of that is going to be favorable because we won't always all be in Minnesota necessarily. Okay, so those, I'm super excited about that because that is those are the kind of things that, I don't know, those kind of things drive me, and to have the community aspect of it in there is super important to me as well. Any questions so far? No? Okay, so I'm going to have us, so now that you have the general schedule, you'll be able to go through and put in first Monday of the month, we have coach training and the BBT starts. Third Monday of the month, we have those things, right? You can put all of those in your monthly calendar. So what I want to go through are qualification periods, which are coordinate with our quarters. So open your planner to January and maybe you just want to take notes and put these dates in later. But quarter one of 2017 runs from 12/29 to 3/29. Make sure you also have on your calendar for January, we have our brunch at Autumn's house. And then if you are going to Super Sunday, it's the 15th. February 18th, that is our first mid-quarter spa day. And I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with qualifying. Amber, you probably are. You've seen it play out a little bit. But to qualify as an official rank status, diamond, star diamond, those, 5-star, 10-star, whatever, you have to hit that rank and hold it for 6 weeks. So a quarter really is kind of chopped in half because you've got half a quarter you've got 6 weeks to get to whatever your desired rank is and then hold it for that remainder of the 6 weeks. So the last day to qualify, to begin qualifying for quarter one, is February 22nd. The last day of the quarter is March 29th. And so our champagne powwow to celebrate anyone who advances to diamond will be the 30th. I'm sorry. I will be out of town that day. It will be the 6th of April. Quarter two starts the 30th of March and runs through 6/29. We don't have anything in April. Quarter 2 spa day will be Saturday, May 20th. Last day of, or I'm sorry, first day to start qualifying for quarter 2 is the 24th, and that qualification period is 5/24 through 6/28. So anything you want to do by quarter 2 is by the 24th of May. And now the last day of that qualification is the 28th of June. Champagne Powwow is the 29th of June, with quarter 3 starting June 29th, running through September 27th. We're going to lose each other here in a second. Hop right back on. Okay. We just have a little bit left and then we're done. So I'll see you in a moment.